Hello students, today we will discuss ozone hole and its causes. यहाँ हमने एक डायग्राम दिखाया है जिसमें ओजोन होल इन नॉर्थ अमेरिका ड्यूरिंग 1984 ये वाला, और दूसरा वाला है जहाँ पर ओजोन होल दिखाए हैं 1997 में। इसका सोर्स है नासा कि 1984 में नॉर्थ अमेरिका में ओजोन होल, और दूसरा है ओजोन होल इन 1997. The Antarctic ozone hole is an area of the Antarctic stratosphere in which the recent ozone levels have dropped to as low as 33% of their pre-1975 values. The ozone hole occurs during the Antarctic spring from September to early December as strong westerly winds starts to circulate around the continent and create an atmospheric container. Within this polar vortex, over 50% of the lower stratospheric ozone is destroyed during the Antarctic spring. As explained above, the primary cause of ozone depletion is the presence of chlorine containing source gases, primarily CFC and related halocarbons. In the presence of UV light, these gases dissociate, releasing chlorine atoms, which then go on to catalyzed ozone destruction. The chlorine catalyzed ozone depletion can take place in the gas phase, but it is dramatically enhanced in the presence of polar stratospheric clouds (PSCs). These polar stratospheric clouds form during winter in the extreme cold. Polar winters are dark, consisting of 3 months without solar radiation, sunlight. The lack of sunlight contributes to a decrease in temperature, and the polar vortex trap and chills the air. Temperatures hover around or below minus 80 degrees centigrade temperature. These low temperature form cloud particles. There are 3 types of PSC clouds: nitric acid trihydrate clouds, slowly cooling water ice clouds, and third one is rapid cooling water ice clouds. Provide surfaces for chemical reactions whose product will in the spring lead to ozone destruction. The photochemical process involved the complex but well understood. The key observation is that ordinarily most of the chlorine in the stratosphere resides in reservoir compounds. The role of sunlight in ozone depletion is the reason why the Antarctic ozone depletion is greatest during spring. During winter, even though PSCs are at their most abundant, there is no light over the pole to drive chemical reaction. During the spring, however, the sun comes out, providing energy to drive photochemical reactions and melt the polar stratospheric clouds, releasing considerable CLO, which derives the whole mechanism. Further warming temperatures near the end of spring break up and vortex around mid-December. As warm ozone and NO2 rich air flows in front lower latitude, the PSCs are destroyed. The enhanced ozone depletion process shuts down and the ozone hole closes. Most of the ozone that is destroyed is in the lower stratosphere, in contrast to the much smaller ozone depletion through homogeneous gas phase reactions, which occur primarily in the upper stratosphere. The metaphors used in the CFC discussions, ozone shield, ozone hole, are not exact in the scientific sense. The ozone hole is more of a depression, less a hole in the windshield. The ozone does not disappear through the layer, nor is there a uniform thinning of the ozone layer. However, they responded better with the non-scientists and their concern. The ozone hole was seen as a hot issue and imminent risk as lay people feared personal consequences such as skin cancer, cataract, damage to plants, reduction of plankton population in the ocean-photic zones. Not only on the policy level, ozone regulation compared to climate change fared much better in public opinion. So while the Antarctic ozone hole has a relatively small effect on global zone, the hole has generated a great deal of public interest because many have worried that ozone hole might start appearing over other area of the globe, though to date the only other large-scale depletion is a smaller ozone dimple observed during the Arctic spring around the North Pole. Ozone at middle latitude has declined, but by a much smaller extent. If stratospheric conditions become more severe, global ozone may decrease at a greater phase. Standard global warming theory predicts that the stratosphere will cool. When the Antarctic ozone hole breaks up each year, the ozone depleted air drifts out into nearby regions. Decreases in the ozone level of up to 10% have been reported in New Zealand in the month following the breakup of Antarctic ozone hole. With ultraviolet B radiation intensities increasing by more than 15% since the 1970s. So this is all about ozone hole. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम स्टडी करेंगे कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ ओजोन लेयर डिप्लीशन के कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस. आज हमने ओजोन होल को डिटेल में स्टडी किया. थैंक यू.